Hey entrepreneurs, I'm back with another book review today, and this time I'm covering Testing Business Ideas by David J. Bland and Alex Osterwalder. And this book is a great one to learn the mindset and framework for rapid experimentation and how to apply it to your lean startup. And the idea is that you don't want to spend a ton of time and resources going down a path, building something, and then figuring out later that it's not going to work for whatever reason. And so by using experiments, you can test quickly and find out potential problem spots and learn and iterate before you get too far down one specific way. This is the whole idea and crucial component of the lean philosophy. And this book was a really quick read for me because certain sections that don't apply to you, and it's really evident that you can skip those to further sections. And they also write it for different audiences, whether you are someone in a huge corporation all the way down to a solo entrepreneur. So I really appreciate them taking the time to say how your application of these experiments may be different depending on where you're at. They also made this book a super illustrative, colorful, and well-designed book. You can see, I'm just flipping through this really quickly, all of these different illustrations and designs. So if that's something you like and not too much text, then this is a great book for you too. But anyways, as always, I'm going to share with you my number one tip and takeaway that I got out of this book just as a sneak peek for you. So my top lesson I learned from this book is that experiments should be done in a successive manner that builds on top of each other. And when you're very early stage and you don't have much learning or knowledge or evidence yet, you want to start really light and easy and experiments that can be done very quickly and very cheaply. So even though the evidence you gain from those is weak, it can lead you down a certain direction to explore more, right? And then when you go down that path, you'll do larger experiments that get a lot stronger evidence. But of course, with those, it takes longer time, more resources, more money, for example. That's something I didn't really understand how it all fit together because I used to do like one or two experiments and then I'm like, okay, this seems to align with what I thought and what I wanted to believe. So let's just keep going and plow through. But that wasn't the right approach. And you're supposed to do multiple experiments to continuously build on top of each other to gain more confidence and shift as you learn, right? And so another amazing part of this book is this experiment sequences section, which they pretty much tell you which type of experiments you can run down a sequence depending on which business model or segment you're in, right? So business to business hardware, business to business software, services, B2C, business to consumer hardware, software, services, B2B2C, and highly regulated businesses. Those are all a lot different business models, right? And so different experiments make sense in those cases. For example, one that I've been exploring recently is B2C services. And so their suggestion for a good sequence is to start with a customer interview, do a Google search trend analysis, then do online ads, then do a landing page test, then do email campaign, then do a pre-sale, and then finally a concierge experiment. And those are just a handful of all the different experiment types that they dive into, explain how you can run them, how long it should take, how much resources, and also the evidence strength, right? Because at the top, your evidence strength is weak. But as you go to the bottom and you run pre-sales, you get pre-orders, and do a concierge test, those are really strong evidence at the end. And so it's not just do like a few customer conversations or some few ads and say, okay, you're good to go. Time to plow ahead and devote a ton of engineering resources to go down that path. That's not the way to do it. And this was really good at teaching me the right way to think about experimentation. So that's it for my top lesson today. I definitely recommend this book to anyone who's involved with product strategy, whether you're a solo founder, a product manager in a big corporation, or just anyone that wants to use the lean experimentation model to innovate in your business, whatever that type of business may be. Now, I know this is a quick one, but this book is fast and easy, really illustrative. I liked it. I think it could be helpful for you, especially if you are a solo entrepreneur like me. Definitely recommend it. Let me know what you think. And stay tuned. Please subscribe to this channel to catch future book reviews that I think may be helpful for you guys. This is Kevin. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time.